Hey creative friends, I'm Robin Randolph and I want to welcome you to Art for Healing and Joy.
In today's video, I'm going to be using tissue paper on my gel plate. And I'm going to coordinate this tissue collage paper with the prints I made on Yupo paper from this recent video. And then I'm going to show you how I've learned to finish my artwork off like a pro. I'm going to link for you below this extra strength tissue paper that I'm using that's wet strength and perfect for doing art like this. And I've come to love using tissue paper in my collages because I love the transparency. If you don't have a gel plate, you can paint right on the tissue paper with your watercolors or your acrylics as an option. And I've also come to really like all the crinkles and wrinkles and air bubbles. I don't worry about them a bit. They just add great texture. Also, if you happen to tear a little bit of the tissue paper when you're pulling it up, no worries, because with collage you end up tearing up little bits of the paper anyway, so it's all good. I'm using my favorite non-toxic natural earth paints, and I'm going to stick with white, black, gold, and maybe a little copper. So in this video, I showed you how to use Yupo paper and my gel plate to make prints, and we're going to pick up from there. So if you haven't already seen this video, I have it linked for you in the description box below.
so now that you've seen me make some of these pieces, now I'm going to show you how I finish them off, especially when I'm going to be selling the pieces. This coming week is an exciting leap forward for me in my art journey, as I have 3 pieces going into an art exhibition, and also 6 pieces have been accepted to be sold at a local store. So I really needed to learn how to finish my artwork like a pro. And I'm going to show you exactly what I learned and how you can do this as well. When I want to finish it off professionally, I've enlisted the help of my generous, kind husband who is helping me with doing the backs of all of this. So what I did was I went to the dollar store and I got a roll of this Kraft paper. And then I also ordered some of this brown matching tape online on Amazon, and I'll link that for you below. And so you can just see we put the paper down and then use that tape. And then we went to Hobby Lobby and got this wire that is coated with plastic for extra strength. And then they have all of these hanging bits available there. And then, of course, my husband used a drill to drill into the wood frame and screwed it in. And then what you want to do is do it about 1/3 the way down of the frame. And of course, leaving a little extra slack. It's not just the measurement from side to side. There's a little slack for when you hang it. And it just finishes it off so nicely. And then I just want to show you one other thing I've been doing. Okay, so here's a finished and framed piece I did that's going to go into a store this week. What I did is I took a photograph of the finished framed piece, and then I went to canva.com and I created a template for a certificate of authenticity. And then I printed it out and attached it to the back of my art. And you can see that I titled it Robin Randolph Art, the name of the piece, a little bit about it, and then I signed it here and put my website and sealed it with some tape. Now, and you can see right here is a little segment from the photo I took of the front of the painting, and I just added it there. So the reason for a certificate of authenticity is because I don't necessarily like to sign it on the front. So here's a piece, for example, where I didn't sign it, and that's because I don't know how someone might want to hang this. Like, they might think that this is the top, or maybe this is the top. I like to leave that option open to whoever is drawn to this piece of art. And that way, putting the certificate on the back just gives the authenticity, my signature, and lets them decide. So with this piece that you saw me make, I double matted it and framed it. On the back, we put the paper on and my husband put the wiring in place for it to hang in this direction. Someone might decide that they want to hang it horizontally, or they might want it flipped around so this becomes the bottom. And the hardware on the back can always be moved, but a signature makes it pretty clear which direction it needs to be. So sometimes when it's really obvious, I will sign it. Other times, I'll use this other alternative option of creating a certificate of authenticity. You can see I've uploaded a photo of that art piece, and I'm just going to insert it right here on my template. And I will just stretch it a little bit, take it up higher here, and I'll stretch it like that so I can just get enough of some of the image to go in this little strip right here. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. And I'd like to invite you to join us if you're not already a member of the private Facebook Art for Healing and Joy group. Come on over, and I'd love to see what you guys are up to. I'd especially love it if you want to post any art that you're framing, anything that you learned from today's video. Just anytime, go over to the group and post it over there. And this group is for all levels, and it's just all about art for healing and joy. On Mondays, there'll be a new prompt or some inspiration to get your week going. Wednesday, there's some midweek inspiration, and you can share different art or artists that are inspiring to you. And Fridays is an opportunity to show and tell the art that you've been working on. Also an opportunity to share any links that you want to share for your social media or your website. So please join us over there. And also I want to thank you for watching. And thanks so much when you like, share, and subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow. So thank you. And I'll see you on the next one.